Hey, it's Sexuality Empowerment Coach Heather Elizabeth, and this week I wanted to share a really powerful message that came out of some interactions I had just in my daily, being me, moving through the world. I ended up in a really interesting conversation with a young man about exploring spaces and going out and exploring his sexuality, and how should he kind of, as a single person, put his best foot forward when he's meeting people and trying to make a good impression. And I said, it's actually not. It's not as complicated as you're probably thinking. Don't be a jerk, be friendly, and invite people into experiences with you. So don't be a jerk and be friendly, pretty obvious. Inviting people into spaces, meaning invite people into sharing moments with you. Hey, can I sit down with you? Hey, would you like to join me? Do you want to go grab coffee together? Instead of just saying, I would like to have coffee with you, flip it so it's about the other person instead of you. And it was at this moment where our conversation was interrupted by another young man who told me that I was giving him really bad advice, and actually being friendly and not being a jerk is not the way to succeed with women. And there's actually 2 other women involved in this conversation, so now there's 3 women, 2 guys. One guy seeking advice, and the other guy has come to offer advice. And the women in the group went, no, really, we like it when you're not jerks. It's a thing. And the guy went, no, because I'm a nice guy, and I'm a nice guy to girls all the time, and they don't want anything with me. And then some conversation ensued about friendship zone, and then some conversation ensued about what it actually means to be nice to people. And the real sticking point came when I said, if you're being nice and if you're being a friend to these women, they might actually think you're a friend. Have you ever told them how you felt? And he said, yes, I do. And they still want to be friends. And I said, well, here's the problem. If they want to be friends with you and they're not into you and they tell you that, that's just kind of it. That's kind of where you have to leave it. You don't get to sway someone or try to trick someone into having a relationship with you. And he kind of said, I know, and dismissed the idea, but I could see the anger rising in him. And that resonates so much actually with me, because a lot of the work I do with the sexuality empowerment is getting people to believe the idea that they in and of themselves are deserving of love, and they in and of themselves are worthy of love and appreciation and a healthy sexuality, and people to share that with. But the kicker is that you aren't owed love and appreciation and someone to share your amazing healthy sexuality with. And that can be really difficult for people to parse out, the idea that you are worthy of love and affection in a healthy sexual relationship that you get to share with other people, and that no one specific person owes you that sexual relationship or owes you that experience. And both are really, really important to a healthy sexuality, but they can both be very challenging to navigate and lead to a lot of frustration and a lot of anger over what we think we deserve in this world. So that's kind of all I wanted to say this week. It's short, it's sweet, but I hope you'll do some thinking on your own about where your lines are between what you know you deserve as a human being and what you think you deserve from specific people, and just take a moment to check and make sure that those are in proper alignment with each other. Because if you don't think you deserve, if this drops away, you don't think you deserve anything, you're going to be sad, you're going to be depressed, you're going to have a hard time going after what you want. But if this is too high, if this is all there is, you think certain people or specific people owe you something, or the fact that you want them is enough to start a relationship, because these things are 50-50, we kind of need both people to buy in, then you're going to wind up really frustrated and really angry. And none of those things are really, key. Frustration, anger, disappointment, loneliness, none of these things are really key to a healthy sexuality. We kind of want to get rid of those. So hit me up this week, definitely, and let me know what your thoughts are on this. You can email me, heather@AuthenticSexualYou.com, or you can share your experiences in the comments below. I look forward to talking with you.